A very good evening, sir. My name is Tan Ming Hong, matrix number A22A1172. We're from Group 2 for the course APT 2013, the Entrepreneurial Behavioral L3. For today, I would like to start our group presentation about the entrepreneur's profile of Mr. Goh Tian Hua. Well, for the introduction part, Sincere Wealth Advisory Group, Syndrome Heart, was founded in Penang in 2018 by Mr. Goh Tian Hua. Well, Sincere Wealth Advisory Group's Syndrome Heart evaluates and plan the financial risk on their customer or consumer. Well, the service that provided to the consumer or the customer is giving assistance, advice, and support to them. Well, Mr. Goh also have a branch office in Malaysia at Bandar Pas, Penang, Malaysia. Well, Mr. Goh Tian Hua received a certificate of prize in honors of his academic accomplishments. Well, the Namdi Fa Nationwide Arcade Award was given to him for his various commercial achievements, while he currently performing his duty as a vice chairman of the Seberang Perai Professionals Entrepreneur Club. Thank you.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Jing. Today I will present the entrepreneur background parts. Entrepreneur that we study is Mr. Goh Tian Hua, who also acts as the proprietors of the firm, is the one who owns and runs Sincere Wealth Advisory Group Sdn Bhd. Mr. Goh, who is now 42 years old, concluded his study at the University Putra Malaysia (UPMs), the same academic institutions that gave him his undergraduate degree. He was also given a bachelor degree. Mr. Goh's undergraduate degree was in accounting, and his bachelor degree was in business administration. Mr. Goh attended UM for both of his educational pursuits. Mr. Goh Tian Hua was born at the Penang Adventist Hospital and spent the most of his childhood and adulthood there. He lived in Georgetown for the most of his young and early adulthood. There are a total of 3 children in his family. He has the special honor of being the eldest of all of 3 siblings. Next, Mr. Goh launched the company back while he was still a member of the target audience of potential customers who made repeat purchase, and he accomplished it when he was still a part of the demography. Mr. Goh Tian Hua booked his own money in the company. His parents' consistent encouragement and support in his efforts to pursue the things that he is passionate about to achieve his dream was one of the elements that played a part in his decisions to start the firm, as it was one of the causes that played a role in his choice to launch the companies. Both of the Bandar Pas branch, which is located on the islands of Penang, and the Sebarang Jaya headquarters, which are both located in the state of Perai, are the 2 locations from where the Mr. Goh companies now does its commercial operations. He started his own company, Sincere Wealth Advisory Group Sdn Bhd. He was being able to establish himself as a successful entrepreneur. He placed a high value on his accomplishments and regards it as an honor.
My name is Chunwa. My matric number is A228063. Today I will present the company background. Mr. Goh Tian Hua is created launching a company in Malaysia under the name Sincere Wealth Advisory Group Sdn Bhd. Mr. Goh Tian Hua's first option for the name for the company, thinking this is one for the non-consuming trust for the well costly organization to process. Since sincerity is crucial for building trust between the wealth advisory group and the client. When client trust their financial matters to an advisory group, they expect honesty, transparency, and genuine checks for the financial profit. 正式全教育 and the with client. Reputation and referrals. A well advisory group reputation is built on their integrity and sincerity. Clients who have the same closeness and trusted advice are more likely to recommend the group to others. Positive well refer to the internal success. Ethical standards. Well advisory group are expected to adhere to professional code to conduct, which include acting in the best interests for the client. Sincerity ensures that group maintain practices and avoid any conflict of interest. And for the business, the source of business owned by Mr. Goh Tian Hua is the kind that provide a good range for service related to financial planning and management to both individual and organization. Financing planning and implementation, retirement planning, tax planning, estate planning, and race management are some of the services that are included in this category. In what introduction, Sincere Wealth Advisory Group Sdn Bhd is a company that competes in the financial service industry. Target customer, high net worth individual. Sincere Wealth Advisory Group Sdn Bhd provide high net worth individuals with support in the development for customers' financial plan, the management for their asset, the optimization for their tax strategy, and the preparation for the retirement. Family officials, Sincere Wealth Advisory Group Sdn Bhd work closely with family officials to design customized financial plan that are aligned with the particular aim and priorities for each family. These plans are tailored to meet the need for each family. Honor for enterprise. Company honor may get support from the Sincere Wealth Advisory Group Sdn Bhd in a variety of areas, included the optimization for their personality financials, the diversification for the diversification for the wealth, and the development for plan for the succession for the enterprise. How does he run the business? Particular in marketing activity, attending networking, event planning, strategy, planning, partnership, and soliciting reference from their existing customer are all things they do to increasing the size of their customer base. When Sincere Wealth Advisory Group Sdn Bhd on a new customer, the business immediately start the processing for contracting and invoice specification for the client financing situation. They tailor the customer financial plan to the customer specialist by basing this on the customer requirements and goals. How many employees he had? Mr. Goh Tian-Hua is not only the figures for sincere white and Shui books in but also now has the positive for better for some. There are a total of 27 people working from Mr. Goh Tian-Hua, including a senior manager, an assistant manager, a manager for marketing and finances, a manager for human resources, and an assistant manager. This is the organization test for the sincere white evangelist books in
Good morning, Doctor. My name is Vincent and my number matrix is A22A127. Today I will present the entrepreneur before starting the venture. Number one is working experience. Mr. Goh Tian-Hua worked 3 jobs after graduating, including one is operation and management at a manufacturing for 4 years in 2005. He quit in 2009 to pursue finance. After quitting, he started at a public bank with no experience. Finance management took him 5 years. His third finance institution investment and his job was in 2014. Number two is role model. Goh Tian-Hua rewards his parents. They have influenced his life and follow his ambition. He said he thanks them. He learned independence, goal setting, and responsibility from his 2 self-employed parents. His parents' entrepreneurial mixed mindset and encouragement provide him self-confidence and entrepreneurial abilities. Number 3 is entrepreneurial activity. Mr. Goh Tian-Hua from SHENG Wealthy Advisory Group Sdn Bhd. Mr. Goh Tian-Hua named his Wealthy Consulting Group honors because SHENG Curiosity is vital. SHENG Finance Advisory put their serious interests first, despite the industry reputation from profit ring. This fosters customer loyalty and long-term profitability. Number 4 is intention of being an entrepreneur. Mr. Goh Tian-Hua from SHENG Wealthy Advisory Group Sdn Bhd in 2018 in the state of Penang. SHENG Wealthy Advisory Group Sdn Bhd. And lastly is parent background. The restaurant that Mr. Goh Tian-Hua parents managed in their hometown was the family business.
Today I want to present about the entrepreneur at the time he started the venture. So the first one is primary motivation to start up, which is Mr. Goh tend to benefit from a number of important advantages, including desires to achieve financial autonomy, belief that the successful operation of a business may result in increased financial stability and security, independence and freedom that may come with having a business, and the capacity to provide opportunities for other people and employment in the local community. The second one is setting any goals while you set up the business. If yes, what it is? Yes, when Mr. Goh Tian-Hua was in the process of founding the firm, he had already decided upon a number of goals. The following are some of the income targets that Mr. Goh setup is a client considered developing as part of his planning process. The third one is resource that available before startup, which is he took part in event where people could network with another. So then any networking, which is group of goals consists of marketing and branding objective, and some example of the types of things that come under this area include the design of a logo, the building of the website, and the information of a presence on social media. So another example is the establishment of a presence on social media. Next is controlling at the earlier stage of business, serious or not. According to Mr. Goh, exerting control over the activities of a fledgling firm might be difficult, but is very necessary because it is essential to develop healthy financial habits, and cutting expenditure in the beginning may help ensure that the firm has the resources it needs to grow and thrive over the long run. So next is risk orientation at early startup. The mindset of being willing to take risks is very required if Mr. Go's startup company is going to be successful in its earlier stage, because new organizations often operate in environments that are uncertain and ambiguous. The first thing that you need to do is develop a tolerance for ambiguity. As a consequence of this, it is critical for business owner to embrace uncertainty and maintain a sense of calmness even when they're taking risks. Last but not least, business plan. It is time for him to start a business, and typically first step for entrepreneurs. The first thing they should do is some preliminary research on the market, researching the industry, the target market, the competitors, and the trend in order to find gaps and opportunities in required to do this. And last one is prepare or not to start up. The steps that must be taken in order to prepare occur after that. This involves obtaining the necessary license and equipment, as well as setting up a physical location for them, the firm, or establishing a presence on the internet for the company. The very last stage, but perhaps the most significant one, is to hire staff. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chen. My metric number is F22A1135. Now I present about the conclusion. In conclusion, there are several key lessons that we can learn from Goh Tian-Hua. One of the key lessons that we can learn from Goh Tian-Hua is purposeful and visionary. He has a clear direction for their business and set goals for both the short and long term. His vision helps them stay focused and prevents them from getting distracted. Another key lesson that we can learn from Goh Tian-Hua is not afraid to take risks. He understands that venturing into new product or service involves uncertainty and potential challenge. However, he is willing to take that risk and explore innovative solutions to drive their business forward. The key success factor of his business is Goh Tian-Hua always goal-oriented. He consistently remembers and works towards their goals, leading to a more organized and systematic approach to life. Another key success factors of his business are he has to win-win mindset. Goh Tian-Hua prioritizes mutual benefit in all interaction, whether it is maximizing customer needs or finding methods to expand their business efficiently. This mindset fosters positive relationship and collaboration, ultimately contributing to their success.